I worked in Hindustan Zinc Limited for 24 years, worked with flotation cells, grinding, crushing, filtration, and many more. We have the world's best mineral processing plant in the world in Hindustan Zinc Limited, that's in Rampura, Gucha. And I should remember the stalwart and our leader, Mr. Paliwal, who was the first person in India or in the world to adopt online processing, online stream analyzer, we call stream analyzer. Every second it senses what is the lead, what is zinc, what is iron, what is, so everything is sensed every second. And the beauty of that sensor is it is looped to the chemicals to add to control the grade as well as control the tailing. That is the beauty of the technology we have adopted in Hindustan Zinc, and this is #1 in the world. Similarly, in Goa, because of Japanese, they were very strict in steel quality or ore quality. So most of the time they were in Goa and forcing us to put up process plants. And because of them, today we have the world's, again, best mineral process plant in Fomento, and then Sisa Goa, and many more. And most of the Goans, they are well versed with the new technologies and innovative technologies, and all the time they spend more money on R&D and try to understand better the management of waste. Coming to mineral process engineer. Now, mineral process engineer plays a major role between a metallurgy and a mining. Now, he is the backbone between the two. If the concentrate grade is poor, the metallurgist will not accept. If mineral processing is not done, mining will be in loss. As the minerals are getting depleted, the importance of mineral processing has increased. A mine got overloaded with heavy mine waste. The importance of mineral processing has increased. Today, government wants a zero waste management. The importance of mineral processing engineer has increased. Many challenges are given to mineral processing today to use high technology to produce high quality products and make a zero waste management. Now today, I will be presenting a paper on this, how to manage waste. Now, after retirement, we formed a team of members having mechanical, electrical, process, erection, commissioning, mining, geology, and mineral processing. And we have named as Shiv Shankar Enterprises, Mineral Processing Engineering Consultants, Environment Friendly and Profit Making in 2014. Now, this is a 100% profit-oriented guaranteed services for waste management. We do technical auditing of plants, lab and pilot plant testing, innovative new flow sheet designing, turnkey projects, projects erection and commissioning, and A to Z problems from mineral industry. Now, waste generated during mine development and mine cutoff grade ore. Overburden is removed at the start of mining ore body at cutoff grade. This waste contains valuable minerals and stocked separately. During mining cutoff grade 45 Fe ore, having Fe below 45 is stocked as waste separately. Now, waste generated during processing RM ore, dry screen waste. RM ore, when crushed and screened, produces huge quantity of natural fines and also crushed fines. Size of fines depends on the desired products to be produced for marketing. These waste fines are not used for nor marketed and stocked as waste. In general, waste size is -6 mm to 0 mm. Fe in these fines will be around 35 to 40. Now, IBM cutoff grade is 45 Fe. Now, wet process. In many mines, rainwater is stocked for dewatering to avoid water pollution. Few mines, washing of sized ore, RM ore is done using stocked water. After processing, waste is generated in the form of slimes and fines. All tailing of 0.15 mm, that's 150 micron, is stocked in settling ponds. Water is recovered and recirculated back to plant. These settled solids have 35 to 40 Fe. Classification of waste size wise and grade wise. You can see here overburden 0 to 300, 35 to 35 lateritic and quadrite. Dry screen fines 0 to 8, 0 to 6, 50 to 57, 35 to 45, hematite, limonite, blue dust. And then wet screen fines 0.15 to grade of 35 to 40, martite, hematite and blue dust. We have taken the property called magnetic susceptibility. These are the properties of a ore where you can take the advantage of processing. So based on color, you can take its hardness, nature of mineral streak. Like that, we took magnetic susceptibility as a property for magnetic separation. Now, when you see a magnet, you have a fluxus traveling from north to south, and it is going like this. Now, when two magnets are placed, north and south, we have parallel flux force, magnetic fluxes going. And when you put an obstruction, so when you put an obstruction in between the fluxes, it gets intensified. Similar to a lens, here there is a lens. When you put a lens in the sun, 40-degree temperature goes to 120 degree, which burns the matchstick and the paper. Similarly here, when obstruction is made, the fluxes, the 5,000 Gauss will shoot up to 10,000 to 15,000 Gauss. This principle was used for high intensity magnetic separation. Now there are two types of magnetic separators. One is the dry and wet magnetic separation. Now dry, because there is no water in kernel, let us say, there is no water, so they want dry processing. So we have tested for dry processing for 7,000 and 10,000 Gauss, and we got good results. Now R&D, these are the tests R&D we have done, and then these are the natural finds from kernel. We fed 32, and then we got 51 with a yield of 29. Similarly, B, specularite, crusher fines 36, we got 50. Similarly, crusher fines again, specularite 37.7, we got 47. And then hematite, crusher fines 50, we got 58. And then again, specularite, natural fines, from 28 we got upgradation of 48. Then conclusion, waste from different mines and sources can be recovered and upgraded using dry magnets. 10 to 20 units of upgradation is not possible in any equipment other than magnets. Sponge feed of plus 3 mm can be produced and fed to plant. Pilot plant studies for 10,000 Gauss magnet is under progress. If water is available, process becomes easy and could recover more yield to produce pellet feed. All waste in kernel area can have a centralized process plant. Now wet magnet separation. Commercial wet high intensity magnet separators. Now the limitation of this equipment is you should have less than 1 mm particle. Wet process below 1 mm. You need to size reduce all waste to below 1 mm size for processing. Desliming at 10 micron gives better results. In Goa it is very common. Magnetic separation, use Goa. To produce China grade ore of 50% Fe for exports. Combination of MIMS and HIMS gives 52 Fe with a yield of 30% from a feed of 35 Fe, 150 micron tailing. This is from tailing. After processing, you throw the waste. From waste we have processed. Again we recovered 30% of 52 grade. Case study in Goa, again 150 micron particle, process tail, same thing I think. Yeah. You see here you can composite analysis there. Alumina got reduced from 2.3 to 1.3, silica 38 to 19, and iron got upgraded from 36 to 52. You can see here beautiful part, this is 19.2. This is the non-mag from high intensity magnet separator. You can see here alumina 3.1, silica 61.1. Now today we are looking to this again waste, but we are thinking to sell this product also for some silica ceramic tile making or brick making or paver making, something like that. So commercial viability of the project. Equipment cost was recorded within 6 months. Operating cost was 5 rupee per ton. Then volume of tailing reduced by 10 tons. Value addition of the product produced at 10 ton per hour is equal to 100 ton per ton. Then mine life increased, space consumption reduced to store waste, eco-friendly. Now this is the cross-section of the equipment. Process flow sheet design. MIMS upgrades 25 units. So when you feed 35, we get a concentrate of 60 to 65. And the tailing of 25 to 30, when goes to HIMS, it upgrades 40 to 42. So when we mix both concentrates, we get a grade of 52. You can see here tailing of 18 to 25. So this is the beauty of the technology of magnet separator. Now equipment design. So this is a drum magnet separator we call LIMS and MIMS. LIMS is nothing but 2000 Gauss, MIMS means 7000 Gauss. It is inside the drum there is a magnet, permanent magnet, and the drum rotates and then it recovers the minerals. Then WIMS, high intensity magnet separation. The suppliers are Sloan, Metso, All Mineral, Reading, Erich, and many more. All equipments can upgrade up to 10 units. Equipment design. Now high intensity magnet separator matrix is the heart of the equipment. In any magnetic separator, matrix is the process zone in which slurry enters and leaves. On both sides of the matrix, electromagnetic poles are applied to energize the matrix.